think our story starts obviously with our daughter. She was born at a couple days short of 27 weeks, and basically from there we were rushed off to Marshfield. You know, they tell you right away when you get over there, life's going to kind of be a roller coaster ride, and you just can't prepare yourself for it. As much as you want to try, as much as you want to control everything, it's impossible to do. So you start to question, why is this going on? What's happening? She was in the intensive care unit over there for a total of 2 months before she passed away. So I think you start looking at the greater picture of what's going on in life, and like I said, who's in control, because obviously we weren't. So when you're searching out for answers and searching out for explanations, and there was always just that sense of there's got to be something else out there, a greater power, something and that's, you start looking towards religion, you start looking towards the church, anybody for answers, and that's kind of where we started to get down this path, why we're here.
I grew up in the background of knowing that God was the higher power, and I prayed constantly, and it was a talk of every day with Him, and sometimes every hour, and at sometimes minutes and seconds that I was praying to Him. I believed that Maddie was going to be okay. I just had this calm feeling of myself that I knew that we were good people and He wouldn't do that to us, you know. And she was a pound, 14 ounces, with big feet and black hair. But then we found out that she had a brain bleed. We had a total of 4 surgeries. Maddie came back and they found out she had meningitis from the surgery. We never gave up hope the entire time that we were there. We were constantly hoping for the miracle. I knew that God could do that. I knew that He could heal the sick, and I knew that He could heal blind eyes, and I knew that Maddie could possibly be healed. So we didn't ever give up on that. And when they told us that Maddie was going to pass away, I remember thinking like I couldn't believe what we were hearing. I remember Aaron saying something to me about that wasn't going to be it, that this wasn't goodbye. And I think that at that time that was God talking through him to me. Maddie had prayers that were in different countries, prayers of people that we'll never even know. We had started a caring page that went to 26,000 people, and so her life, and that was only in 61 days, so we knew that there were people all over praying for her. I was asked questions during my darkest hour of how I could believe in God after He took away Maddie from me, and how I could pray to somebody who had the chance to make a miracle and didn't. And my answer to that is a lot better now than it was back then, but I take it like this, that I believe like Aaron and I love Maddie unconditional, and through the ups and downs of the roller coaster and not knowing what her life would have been like being so early, we loved her unconditionally. And we held her until her last breath. And I think that when God called her name, He reached out her hand and He healed her. And He took her in His arms, and He loved her more than we did. And sometimes it's impossible to think of, but it's true. And He never wanted her to suffer. And He, because He's graceful and He's awesome and He's compassionate and merciful, He never questioned her. He took her from our arms and He brought her to His arms, and He healed her. And He gave her a beautiful place to live with no sin and no fighting, no arguing, no bickering, no temptation. We don't ever have to worry about her being safe. She has everything she needs, and it's more beautiful than we can ever even imagine. And I can be sad because I miss her, but I also believe that I can't worry about her because I know that she's happy, and I know that she's around people that love her, and I know that one day that I'm going to be there. I also want to say this. After Maddie's service, we came here, and so I believe that that's the hardest times when you're feeling it's your darkest hour. And Stan Williams was singing, and I think everybody can remember how he sang. He used to close his eyes, and he used to sing with his heart, and I think he spoke to me, and he said to me that day, he said, cry out to Jesus. If you're angry at God, let him know. And if you're hurt and you feel like he's not listening, then tell him that. And when I took Griffey home and laid him down for a nap, I yelled at God for the very first time. And I yelled at him, and then I apologized to him. And then I yelled again for destroying what I thought was my life, and for breaking my heart, and for the pain that I thought was unbearable, and for making me question how much he loved me. And then I got on my knees and I said, I need help. I need you to help me live this life that I have. And I need people to come to me, and I need people that love me, that are going to make me be able to get through this. And I feel like he did that. And I think that in that time, I think he was crying. And I think he was crying more than we were. And I think that he was hugging me and telling me, just hang on, you know? I know it's bad, but it's going to get better. And so I thank Stan for that, because that was a dark spot in my life. I believe that through Maddie's life, that Aaron and I have a huge faith now. And our dedication is to get our family to heaven. And I think Maddie has absolutely grown that. And I believe that one day when God sees me, that he's going to take me, he's going to call my name, and I'm going to run through the tunnel. And he's going to say, well done, sister. And he's going to say, many times that we've given you trials. Not only did we lose Maddie, but Aaron lost his job during that. And we had skin cancer during that, and then had a miscarriage after that. And we might have questioned him, and we certainly were in pain, but we never stepped away from him. And then I have this great picture in my mind that Maddie will be standing next to him, and our baby will be standing next to her, and he'll say, come with me. And he'll stir up these clouds, and he'll say, this is what happened when Maddie was sick. These are the people that didn't believe, that watched you guys, that now believe. These are the people that never stopped praying, not at every time, even when Maddie was sick, when she passed away, and even after that. And then he'll show us what happened because of it, and all of the people, and he'll even say, this is still what's going on the earth because of you guys. And it will all make sense to me.